Michael from this YouTube channel, The Game, GAMEBOIZ, Game Boys.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Okay, Chris is also from The Game Boys.
Am I? I thought I was just a human that existed with no affiliation to anything or anyone.
Well, you might be. There's very few people who cannot be affiliated with anything or anyone.
And I thought I was one of them, but here I am, just being proven wrong yet again, because I've never been right about anything in my life.
Is this your way of trying to say you want to freelance?
This is my way of saying, Mike, I've been a Game Boy my whole life, ever since I left the womb.
Right.
The doctor was like, this is a Game Boy right here.
Right.
But I think it's time I spread my wings. I tried new adventures, new excitement in my life that I need to find. Being a Game Boy, being a part of YouTube's only gaming channel, it's exciting. It's great.
Right.
But it can only last for so long. I think I might try my hand in magic now.
Okay, all right. So, what type of magic would you do?
I want to do magic that mind freaks people.
Interesting. Okay, so what would a mind freak be?
Okay, this is the thing. I'm gonna go into your mind. I'm gonna freak you out. Mind freak, baby.
But did you just go in my mind?
I think I just freaked your mind with no mercy. Boom, mind freak. You know what? You want to get mind freaked again? You want to get mind freaked again?
Okay,
Watch this.
Okay,
Watch this. All right.
Okay.
Stick your hand out like this.
Okay. All right, like this. Like this.
All right. Now stick your other hand out like this.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now bring them together like this.
Okay.
All right, and then twist them apart.
What? How'd you do that? How'd you do?
Mind freak.
Whoa!
Mind freak.
Oh my gosh!
You just got mind freaked.
Oh my gosh! Are you serious? What?
Mind freak. Christopher Demon out.
Wow, I didn't know we had a Chris Demon on.
I'll finish the episode at least.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway, as you can tell by the title, Merry Cwistaphermiss.
Merry Cwistaphermiss.
Merry Cwistaphermiss. Chris.
That's me.
We were talking about this earlier. Christmas memories. What are your some of your best video game Christmas memories?
Oh,
or memories.
Oh well, the greatest memory I ever have is my first meme, which was Bad Luck Brian, and I didn't get it. But then I saw another meme, and I was like, "Oh, I get it now."
Yeah, I got it. This makes sense. This is sensical. This makes sense.
Sensical makes sense. Sensical.
Yeah, sensical.
And then from there on, I went down a never-ending rabbit hole, never to emerge. I just became a meme lord after that.
I mean, I want to say 99% of our generation are now meme lords.
But are they edgelords?
Maybe.
Because I'm a meme edgelord. In fact, 99% of the memes that I store for myself, I can't share with the public because they're too edgy.
Wow.
YouTube wouldn't be able to handle it.
Wow. Too edgy or too cringy?
Too cringe-y/edgy for me.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Where did you find this?
Where did you? I just got hit with the wow effect, let me tell you.
Damn, son. You just got hit with the wow effect.
Well, besides us dating ourselves with the MOG soundboard, yeah, so what would be your best video game Christmas memory?
Well, growing up, Christmas sucked.
Okay, why?
That's it, just Christmas sucked.
No, all right, so you've never been a fan of Christmas.
No, hold on. Mike, again, you interrupted me. That's fucked up. I can't believe you interrupted. I had a dramatic pause in there intentionally. And you just came in and like, lol, Chris.
Did I run over the joke?
Yes, the joke's dead now. You killed it.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'll pay the penalty. I'm saying out. I'm saying out for a minute. I'm saying out. I'm muting. Go ahead.
You're still talking.
Oh, whoops.
All right. Now that Mike can't rudely interrupt me, what I was going to say was this. I hated Christmas because Christmas I had to spend with my family. And nobody likes spending time with their family, as we all know. Family's just the worst, isn't it? Another minute, Mike. Another minute on the clock. All right, another minute's on the clock. So before I was really interrupted, as we all know, nobody likes spending time with their family at Christmas, because who actually likes their family? That's anyone that says they like their family, that's a total lie. But luckily, video games are there to save us. Video games are there to make sure we are able to isolate ourselves as much as possible from the rest of the family, and we can stare at a screen, and we can pretend like we're Master Chief. That's what video games are for. Literally no other reason. Now, the best Christmas memory I had was opening up a PS2 and not realizing we were going to get a PS2 for Christmas. And I was like, oh my God, this is the most amazing thing ever. I remember screaming at the top of my lungs, PlayStation 2, oh my God. And then I immediately ran downstairs to ignore my family the rest of the night and play Ready to Rumble Boxing. That was awesome. But if we're going to get serious for a moment, the best Christmas present that I received on Christmas and I was able to actually share with people, and my best Christmas memories are the Wii. Because it wasn't just me playing the game by myself. It was everybody in the family who was over that day being able to like join in on the fun and have a good time. Like my mom was playing, my sister was playing.
Wow.
My brother was playing, and we were all playing Wii Tennis. And because we some miracle we were able to get 4 controllers. That's my best Christmas video game memory.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
And then my mom kept challenging me to Wii Tennis, and I always whooped her ass.
I mean, as you should. As you should.
As you just got, sometimes you just got to not let up.
As any proper son should. You got to
mercy.
You just got to completely whip your mom's ass in tennis. I mean, that's...
Yeah, I mean, we've all been there.
We have.
She realized really quickly when it comes to video games, there is no mercy in this dojo.
No,
but I will say, though, I was playing Wii Boxing last year during Christmas, just because my niece was over, and we had the Wii still at my mom's place, and she beat me at boxing. So
you had Vaporeon over last Christmas?
I did, yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts.
And
it got wild. She did beat me.
Wow. Vaporeon. What level is she now?
I think she's like level 99. She's like really close to level 100.
That's crazy. Your sister, good Pokemon trainer, let me tell you.
Yeah, not bad. She learned from the best.
Best around. I've always said though, your niece is the girl version of you. I've said that for how many years now?
Yeah, and I feel bad for her. Nobody should be any version of me.
I mean, I do feel bad for her too. But legit though, every time I've seen your niece or talked to her, I'm like, this is you. This is something you would do. This is something you would say.
Yeah, and I feel bad for her because of that. Like, I influenced her too much. And she's just going to grow up to be a miserable, miserable human being, and nobody wants that.
Well, I mean, she is a woman.
So she deserves it. She deserves it.
I'm just saying, all women, they obviously grow up to be just completely miserable.
Yeah, I mean, look at what. Miserable human being.
I think that's just you know, U.S. society now. We all kind of grow up just being miserable, don't we? Miserable and anxious. That's what everyone turns into.
No, hold on. I'm trying to think. I can think of a couple of happy people out there. There's Anyway, what's your best Christmas memory?
Yeah, so best video game Christmas memory has got to be, at least to me. And I don't remember the exact year. I just remember it was Christmas and I was little. And I think it's my sister who got it because she was older than me. And she had a friend, and I guess her grade school was into gaming. But it was an N64.
Oh, wow.
And I remember playing Mario Kart.
So
I could be mixing up different memories. I don't know if this is the same year. I just remember getting an N64 on Christmas and playing with my sister, and I want to say it was Mario Kart that we played.
So was that your earliest memory or your best memory?
Well, that's my I guess earliest best video game memory. The other one, it's retrospectively really nice. It's just also retrospectively the worst game system ever.
Boy.
What?
Oh boy, I'm excited.
Yeah, so it was 8th grade where I broke my ankle, and I was on a wheelchair. And on Christmas, I opened up my presents and I had PS3.
Oh, okay.
And my parents got me Madden 25, not 2025, Madden 25, the whatever anniversary edition it was for the PS3, and I played it. I was like, "Whoa, these graphics are so cool! It's so awesome!" And unfortunately, the PS3 ended up not being nearly as good as the 360. But still, it was a really nice Christmas gift, and I was very appreciative.
I mean, that sounds like a nice Christmas. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame that the PS3 launch games all of them were horrible except for Resistance, but I mean, that's still a really good gift.
Yeah, I think eventually I got Resistance too. I may have gotten Resistance on my birthday, so I think I played it around New Year's.
And your birthday is like very close to Christmas.
Well, it is. Yeah, so that's the problem having a December 29th birthday, which is you are smack dab in the middle of after Christmas and before New Year's. and no one you know is in town, so there's nothing you can do.
See, that's what's great about having a birthday in the summer, is that you don't have to deal with shit like that. That's what's great.
Yeah, you don't. You know, if I ever have kids, I'm praying that they have their birthdays during school, just so they can have a nice celebration at school and everyone gives them shit at school and they can feel special. Because goddamn, it is so fucking annoying to be like, well, it's my birthday, but no one's in town. So what do I do?
I always had those moments at summer camp where I was hanging out with kids and they celebrated my birthday with me. I didn't get to do it at school, but it was nice having, it was nice being able to go to summer camp.
You had some people. You had some people.
Have friends around with me, people that I knew, people that I got to know, new friends, old friends. And then just, we all went to the mess hall to have a birthday cake that they made for me. It's nice. I feel bad for anyone who doesn't get to share those kinds of memories. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like
never had
the poor suckers out there.
I never
have those birthdays where. Mike, sorry, what were you saying?
Now you just made me very miserable and anxious. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Damn, fucking U.S. society. That's a way to celebrate Christmas. Spread misery. Misery and anxiety wherever you go. Ho, 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 all you suffer. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
Speaking of ho, 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 I have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Is ho, ho, ho short for holy, or is it short for holiday?
That's a great question. I always just, legitimately, until you asked that question, I just thought it was just ho. He was just saying ho, ho, ho. I don't know why he's saying ho, ho, ho. He's just saying ho, ho, ho.
He's just pointing out the hose.
Now, hold on. It could be an anagram.
Go on.
Because if you think about it, Santa gives you all the hot items, right?
Right.
So it could just be, an anagram for hot ones. These are hot ones. Hey, take a hot one. Take a hot one. Take a hot one.
Oh. I see. I thought he was giving us a code. Because Santa, ho backwards is O.
Ah.
Like oh.
What if it's hold on? What if he's saying hold on?
That's exactly what he was saying when he was flying his reindeer on September 2001 around New York City. And then he was saying, hold on. And then the rest is history.
That makes it that much more ironic when there's missions in GTA 3 that came out the same year where you can literally shoot down a plane with a rocket launcher.
Well, actually, that was supposed to be Santa in that version. He was supposed to shoot down Santa, but they removed it for being inappropriate.
Stupid updates.
Yeah, stupid.
I will say
that's why the definitive edition is not the best edition.
It's really not. But you can check it out now on our YouTube channel. I will say I find it funny the older I've gotten, especially since college. Christmas time, at least for gaming, is not nearly the same as I was little because now I just buy the games when they come out. I don't wait till Christmas.
Well, now is the opportunity for you to give that gift to somebody else.
Okay, but I can't because you do the same thing. You buy the games as soon as they come out, too.
No, I don't. I'm not talking for me. Listen, Mike, the world doesn't revolve around you, all right? You got to stop being so selfish. What I'm talking about is giving gifts to others who do not have the game.
Okay, so you want me to buy gifts for your nieces and nephews. This is your way of saying...
This is my way of saying I'm broke now, and I need you to buy them Christmas gifts.
You fucking snake salesman. God damn it.
You piece of shit.
I've been trying my best though, since I personally have gained a lot of weight, and it's fucking annoying. So I've been making smoothies the last couple of days, and ironically, I've lost 2 pounds in like 2 days. So that's a pound per day, which is not that bad.
Just by drinking smoothies?
Yeah, just drinking smoothies and then having coffee. I'm starving all the fucking time, which is probably not the healthiest thing.
Probably not.
But I mean, technically, smoothie, I'm just blending up food and putting it in. So I might do some research to be like, is this healthy? Should I stop doing this? Should I?
Well, if you want health tips, I do know a guy that can help.
Do you know a guy who knows a guy?
I know a guy. No, I just know a guy. I don't even know a guy who knows a guy. I just straight up know a guy.
Wow, you know a guy. You are better than regular Shep. You're better than Mitch.
It's close enough.
He just knows a guy.
But I know a guy. Mitch only knows a guy who knows a guy.
He only knows a guy who knows a guy, but you know a guy.
And the guy is my mom. Anyway, I do know a guy. He goes by Warzone Senior Citizen.
You know, he's been commenting a lot on our vids.
Yeah, and he actually does have a lot of good health tips that he could help you out with because he body builds a little bit.
Okay.
And he does some weight training. I don't know if weight training is the right word, but he does exercise a lot.
Well,
and he just commented on our chat right here.
Okay.
If only a holiday existed with 7 to 10 days worth of gifts.
You know, that would be a great holiday. I would name it something like Chanukah.
No, I was thinking like Chanukah.
Chanukah.
I was thinking like.
What if we get Canadians involved? The Canucks. Chinooks.
Oh, Chinooks. Oh yeah, Chinooks.
Chinooks.
Yeah, genius.
I think that'd be great.
What we'll do is like we'll have this really weird candle thing on the table, and we'll get like small hats on our heads, and we'll call it a holiday.
Okay, so this is something I've been doing because since I had to move back with my parents, I've been bored.
You've been being Jewish?
No, close, extremely close. I've actually been reading the Bible just from cover to cover.
Oh goodness! That's a very Jewish thing to do.
It is a very Jewish thing to do until you get to the New Testament. Very not Jewish there, let me tell you. But the part where they go in and describe in depth how to set up the temple in the Torah, I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, I'm like, why is this so fucking specific?
I never realized it was that in depth.
Oh, it's insanely in depth. It's like there's like 12 pages dedicated to how the fucking why can't I think of it? The candle. What is the candle called? The
menorah.
The menorah. How the menorah is supposed to look.
I live in Hollywood, so I know all this stuff.
Hollywood. Oh shit! I forgot to start the timer. So, our timing might be a little off for the segment.
It's fine. It's cool.
A little behind the scenes for you, Warzone
Speaking
Citizen.
of before I forget, breaking news from Warzone Senior Citizen.
Yes.
Mike, playing battle royales will help you lose weight. I recommend Apex. I recommend Apex Legends.
Will they? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh so man, I never knew gaming would help me lose so much weight.
You better start playing Apex, and when you take a break from Apex, you better play Fortnite.
You know the only way I'll play Fortnite.
No, you're playing Fortnite.
Did you get that terabyte Seagate card? Did you?
And I did. It's in my Xbox right now.
All right, are you going to go to Game Pass? Are you going to download Fallout 76?
I will go to Game Pass as soon as you go to Xbox and download Fortnite.
It's downloaded.
Or wherever the fuck it is you downloaded it.
It's down.
On your PC.
Actually, I still have it. Was it on Switch that we played that one time?
Yeah.
That's my old Switch. I can download my new Switch.
It's really not worth playing on Switch. It's kind of just
okay, now. So it's all about Xbox now?
It's all about Xbox, baby.
Xbox, baby. I'm very happy that.
Although I will say on Switch, they are the easiest players to beat.
Well, that's what you were telling me.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculously easy to win on Switch.
Because a bunch of your nieces and nephews just playing around.
Yeah, basically, it's a bunch of little kids not knowing how to control video games playing. So it's like easy kills.
Well, if you want the opposite of that, Halo Infinite's the opposite of that.
Hey, speak for yourself, all right? I'm fucking halfway through Diamond 5. I am this close to Onyx.
That's why I said the complete opposite of a bunch of little kids running around not knowing what they're doing is Halo Infinite.
I am so close. I can taste it. I'm right here.
Hey, you know who's been helping you? You know who's been helping you?
Whenever we play together, I do so much better than when Broski is with me. So yeah,
you're welcome.
Broski, if you're listening, you suck.
You're welcome.
And Mike is the best partner you can ask for.
You're welcome. I do what I can, man. I do what I can to help. Maybe that means I'll be good at Apex Legends.
There you go. Warzone Senior Citizen, if you're listening, confirmed Mike is going to play nothing but Apex Legends from now on.
Yeah, rest of the time, just Apex Legends all day, every day.
Apex Legends all day, every day. When he's thinking about playing Madden, Apex Legends. When he's thinking about playing Halo, Apex Legends. When he's thinking about playing Mass Effect, Apex Legends.
I hope you know, I'm proud to say, I have not thought about Madden for over like a year.
Why? It's the greatest game of all time, according to Chad Johnson.
Well, Chad Johnson's not on the podcast, so...
I mean, we can bring him on if you want.
No, he's got to get ready for his Variety Hour podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever the fuck we're calling it. So.
Oh, I thought it was the Adam Johns, Chad Johnson Variety Hour starring Adam Johns and Chad Johnson.
Okay, hold on real quick. Do you want a Game Boys exclusive right now?
Yeah. Dude, of course, who doesn't want a Game Boys exclusive?
All right, Game Boys exclusive. I, Michael with the Game Boys, am reporting this right now.
Hold on, before we continue.
Yes.
One more thing from Warzone Zero Citizen before we go to the exclusive news.
All right.
If someone wants to lose weight, you go all in on Apex.
I can only play Apex all day, every day.
You have to all day. So Fallout 76, out of there. Halo, out of there. Fortnite, out of there.
Damn.
Only Apex all day, every day.
Damn, I'm so close to getting to at least Gold 1 on Halo Infinite. Come on.
Well, you fucking stop right now, and you better cut Halo out of your diet and start eating only Apex Legends.
So, Chris, you want to play Halo after this?
Yeah, okay, sounds good.
All right, cool.
All right.
So, wait. Before I forget. Game Boys exclusive right here, right now. Are you ready?
Ready. Break it down for my candy ass.
Adam Johns. We've officially... You know how we brought him on because he's the most banned person on the internet?
Yes. According to both himself and other internet statistics.
I've talked to his agent.
Okay.
Who... I don't even know what he looks like. He just talks to me via emails. We have signed a contract. We are going to be the exclusive domain for Adam Johns.
No way.
And there's going to be a new video in the next couple of days.
We have the only access to Adam Johns.
Yeah, we're going to be the only exclusive access to Adam Johns.
Shit.
I
don't normally curse, but this is a big fucking deal.
Now there was one contingency on that. We need to buy the domain rights to consolewars.com.
Actually, let me see if those are legitimately available. Hold on.
Didn't you say it was, and you tried contacting the guy, and he never responded to you about buying it?
Consolewars.com. It sends me to a German website. I think this is a trap. I think I'm a Nazi now.
It's a trap.
Consolewars.com. Yeah, it redirects me to consolewars.de. It's a German website.
So can we buy consolewars.com?
I hope so. I'm gonna try and reach out.
All right.
They have news, reviews, podcasts, forums, and sushi.
Well, damn, they're doing everything we're doing. Fuck.
The sushi is real.
You're the CFO, so I need you to buy consolewars.com.
All right, how much money are you willing to spend?
I'm willing to spend $200.
All right, so $5,000. I'll let them know.
Oh shit, jeez. Also, the original intent of this segment was to talk about the Halo Infinite campaign, which you have been playing and did stream.
I streamed it for a little bit, and it was fun while doing it.
I do want to say that stream was pretty fun. I was in New York while you were streaming.
Okay.
But it looked pretty fun from the replay I saw of it.
It was a good time. You should have been there. I don't care what you were doing at the time. You should have been there. Should have watched the stream.
It looks very.
But that's okay, Mike. That's okay, Mike. I understand.
It looks like a very pretty game.
You don't want to support my endeavors. I totally get it.
No, I will never support your endeavors. Duh.
I understand.
Duh. But yeah, how have you felt about the campaign?
I liked it a lot. The story it had its problems.
Okay.
A lot of it is carried over from Halo 5, and Halo 5 made absolutely no sense.
There's a fifth one?
Halo 4, sorry. There was a fifth one. Right. Halo 5 does not exist.
If there were a fifth one, though, what would they have carried over from the fifth one?
That's a good question, because I can't tell you what happened in Halo 5. Because even if it did exist, I wouldn't be able to.
Now, you're telling me beforehand that this is supposed to be a soft reboot, is it? Or is it...
It's really... It is, but it's not. Like, they do this thing where Cortana tries to take over the world in Halo 5, and then she just kind of dies off screen.
She got too sexy, so she had to take over the world?
No, she got too sexy, so they had to cover her up with more clothes.
No. I'm saying in Halo 5, if it did exist, she became so sensually sexy that she's like, fuck it. Everyone needs to experience my sexiness. I'm going to take over the world.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
All right.
Yes.
Fucking
It's
Twitch
weird.
tot.
It's weird. Like a lot of the major events in Halo 5 not Halo 5 because it doesn't exist. Halo Infinite.
If it were to exist, Halo 5.
Right. But a lot of the major events in Halo Infinite happened off screen. Because at the beginning of the game, Master Chief wakes up in space and you see this guy trying to get you out of space and bring you to the Halo ring. They don't really describe what Zeta Halo is, which is the ring that you're on. They sort of do, but you have to read through a lot of like data logs in order to understand. They try to bring up these things called the Prometheans, which didn't exist in Halo 5 if it was real, which is not
Prometheus?
real. Prometheus. Let's not talk about that. That movie's fucking trash.
It's a really bad movie.
I'm going to start running straight, even though I could run sideways to escape this rotating wheel in front of me.
No. Just keep going straight.
Yeah.
So wait.
The plot is confusing.
Okay.
At times. At other times, it makes sense. What holds it together is the characters. Like Master Chief, like becomes a lot more personal of a character. That Jeff Bezos guy, he's kind of annoying at first, but you get to like him a lot more as the game goes on.
This is why I can't play the campaign, because Jeff Bezos is in it.
Well, that's why you won't play. I'm assuming you're listening to Adam Johns a lot.
Oh, I do. I mean, that's why I signed the exclusive contract with him.
Right. I get what you're saying, but I had to be the one to make the sacrifice to play the campaign, to review it for us.
All right.
And
that makes sense.
I gotta say,
so you are reviewing it. Are you gonna make a video review?
I don't think so. I'm not gonna have time. Right. I mean, I'm not gonna have time. I'm gonna be going to Florida for Christmas, but it is a good like character study of Cortana and Master Chief and what they have to deal with and how they feel about all the crap they go through. It's interesting. Don't play it for the story. Play it for the characters. Also, don't play it for the characters. Play it for the gameplay, because the gameplay is fucking great.
So
go ahead.
What I was gonna say is, what you described to me as an Anton Chekhov play.
Did I?
Yeah, Anton Chekhov is known notoriously for everything important happens off stage. Characters will talk about the stuff, but you never see it, and it's very character heavy driven.
Yeah, in that case, it's very whatever you just said.
Anton Chekhov.
Yeah, check it off the list.
Hey,
fucking kicked his ass.
I'm gonna end it right there. I mean, end the segment, not the podcast.
End the podcast. End the podcast.
No, just the segment. Just the segment.
End the podcast.
No, segment. It would be if we eventually got big enough to where we could just have people edit and produce our own shit. Can you imagine?
That would be kind of nice.
That would be so great. Because we literally just, at least all my own videos, I edit it myself. I don't do sound because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with sound. But then I produce everything for this podcast. I distribute it everywhere. I take control of the live stream stuff and all that. And it's just, it's a lot, man.
If only we could afford to.
And we get no money for this. This is literally just for fun. So
Yeah, I mean, it's for fun, but I don't. So what you're saying is it's for fun, but you don't want to do any work.
No, well, it's I like the payoff of it. It's just not the most fun when it gets really in depth. Like I've heard the editors for the Adam Johns show. It's a lot of fucking work. That's what I've heard from them.
Oh, have you edited? Have you ever edited the Fast and Furious video?
I have. How was that? Was
Yeah,
that?
don't talk to me about hard work editing unless you edit that again. All right,
Well,
don't talk to me about hard work.
I don't know if it's necessarily for the Adam Johns editors hard work. More of maybe they're not editing smart. They're editing harder, not smarter. Because I will say your videos always are very entertaining and they look great. As compared to
you go ahead and bitch about how hard it is to edit. I'm going to step away for a bit.
No. What I was saying was yours.
You go ahead.
Okay, fine. I was going to say yours always look great and mine just look terrible, is what I was going to say. But they're entertaining to me. My favorite videos are the ones where I just edit together in like a couple hours. The whole like R.I.P. Broski and the R.I.P. Hard-Ons and all those. Those are my favorite. Anyway, Chris is supposed to talk more about the Halo Infinite campaign.
Well, just a couple of things before that. Warzone Senior Citizen says, "You guys did that Alex Jones gimmick clip on Console Wars. That was hilarious. You two are international superstars." I don't know what Alex Jones. I don't know who he's talking about. We talked about Adam Johns.
Yeah, Adam Johns. He's the star, man.
Yeah, they're not related to each other at all. I don't know where he's getting.
Yeah.
I don't know who Alex.
Well,
Jones
no, I mean,
is.
Adam has said Alex is his cousin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, he's talked about that.
I didn't know they were related. They're two completely different people. Oh, that's weird.
No. Adam said, his cousin Alex does the whole InfoWars stuff. I think he mentioned that on one of the episodes.
Oh, okay. I guess I wasn't paying attention to that episode.
Well, that's all right. I will say though, Nicholas Reginald Holmes, he's a looker, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that guy. Ooh, man, that guy.
With that accent,
dude. Between the looks and the hair and the accent, he's got it going on.
Oh, nice.
I especially like that photo that the editors used of Nicholas Reginald Holmes.
Yeah, well, it's
the
a
one
very
of
nice
him
photo.
at that wedding. Yeah, I thought that was really good.
It's a very nice photo.
It was a good choice.
He's nice, dressed up like a proper British man,
Yeah.
But anyway, I did cut the other segment off short. You were talking about the Halo Infinite campaign.
Oh yeah, it's easily the best campaign since Halo 3.
Well, that's good.
Maybe Halo Reach. It's the grappling hook is just one of the most fun mechanics added to Halo in a long time.
Now, I've only ever beaten the Halo 2 campaign, but that was really fun. I love the Halo 2 campaign.
Did you beat it on Legendary?
No, I think I beat it on normal.
Do you want to go through and try it on Legendary one day?
Well, you and I still have to go through Halo 1's campaign on Legendary.
Yeah.
We have to do that first.
I don't know, because I'm a little nervous about going with you on Legendary, because you remember when you just drove us off a cliff?
Hey, that was that one time. But you have to admit, the last level we did, I actually wasn't half bad.
You were not, but at the same time, you drove us off a cliff.
No. That was the very
Which
first
you can
time.
check the clip out. You can check the clip out on our Instagram.
You actually can check that clip out. But that was one of the very first times we did the campaign on Legendary. No, the last time we played it, weren't we trying to get Captain Keyes through the bridge of the ship?
Yeah,
and it was really annoying because we kept failing because of Captain Keyes and not because of ourselves.
Fucking Captain Bitch, I swear to God, fucking Keyes.
It was really fucking annoying.
Fucking Captain Keyes is a fucking asshole.
And then the other part
to kill that guy,
where there's the two bridges, and I had to keep killing the enemies on the far bridge while you were killing the ones on the bridge that we were on.
Yeah, I remember that.
No, I didn't do half bad, man. I'm telling you.
Did I ever tell you about the time Max and I beat Halo 2 on Legendary?
You did.
All right. It was the best / worst experience of my life.
Yeah, no, you all talked about that.
I got to bring him on the show one time just so we can talk about that.
You all did, actually, last year on the podcast.
When did we do that on the podcast?
I don't remember the month, but I remember it was at Mike and I's apartment, and we're all sitting at that black table.
Mm. Okay,
and I remember you guys were talking about it.
We need to go more. We didn't get too much time to talk about it. We need to go more in depth with it.
Okay, you guys can do more in depth.
Our friendship was tested a lot during that time, and I still have PTSD
at least your friendship
Sniper Alley.
survived.
I don't get it. What do you mean? Anyway, the Halo campaign was really great. I would recommend it. It's a lot of fun. it's not a true open world. It's kind of like half and half, and the open world bits get a little bit repetitive, but the game doesn't last long enough to where you notice it. Like, it's after you beat the game where you think to yourself, oh, a lot of these missions were the same. You don't notice it as it's happening. So
Well,
the
that's
game,
interesting.
it's a lot of, yeah, it's interesting. I never really realized that until after I beat the game. It's like, oh, a lot of these missions were kind of the same, but you don't mind it because the gameplay loop is so much fun. So the grappling hook is great. The weapons are great. Vehicles are great. Story's okay. Characters are great. I recommend.
Now, do they have
Highly
any?
recommend. And
I
it's free on Game
heard
Pass.
you can upgrade the grappling hook a little bit. Do they have any other RPG elements where you can upgrade stuff, or just the grappling hook?
It's mostly just like some equipment you get. Like, you can upgrade the barrier shield. You can upgrade a couple of other pieces of equipment that you get along most of the game. But honestly, all of them are completely useless except for the grappling hook.
All right.
Just keep the grappling hook. Hold on to that. It's the best thing you can ask for, especially when you upgrade it to the point where it'll stun people for a couple of seconds, and then you can attack them. Once you get that point, you're done. You don't need to upgrade anything else. The game basically beats itself.
Interesting. Damn. Okay. Now, on a little bit of a downside, though, there's no co-op campaign, right?
Not until May, I think,
Jeez, why so long?
because they said they were having a really tough time implementing co-op with the open world aspect, which I don't necessarily believe, because Far Cry 6 did it just fine.
Yeah, granted, Far Cry 6 is not a great game, but they did do it just fine.
I would argue it's the worst game that came out this year.
I will agree with you until I can think of one that's worse.
Maybe Battlefield.
Madden.
No, because at least Madden has like a base game that's kind of interesting. Far Cry 6 has nothing interesting.
It really does.
Nothing about that game is fun.
You might be onto something at Battlefield, though. You might.
Except, yeah, Battlefield is pure trash. Pure trash.
Is that Chef Boyardee as an Islander?
No, it's Chef Boyardee as a Long Island New Yorker.
That's amazing. I just saw that. That's hilarious. I love that.
It's pretty great. I like the sweatshirt a lot.
That's so cool. Who got that for you?
I bought it for myself.
Oh, nice. Well,
Because
congrats
no one
to
gets
yourself.
no one gets me gifts that I want, so I just get my own shit.
I try.
No one ever gets me what I want. Like, no one ever gets me what I want.
Yeah, I make
No
the
one
attempt.
no one ever gets me.
I make the attempt.
Hashtag there was an attempt, but also hashtag you failed.
I'm sorry, man. That's my fault.
Never forgive.
But can you forget?
Forgive. Always forget.
There we go. Always forget. Never forget.
Never. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Now, hold on. Before I transition into another segue here, very seamlessly, as we do on the Game Boy show,
As is tradition.
I want to appreciate Warzone Senior Citizen for interacting with us and supporting us and watching us. Is there any way that people who are listening to this can maybe, I don't know, somehow support Warzone Senior Citizen?
Yes, they can. They can go to Warzone Clips on Instagram. That's where he posts all the hottest clips of him playing Warzone. Or at least that's where he used to until he switched over to Apex Legends, because he no longer jumps into the Warzone.
So you're telling me if I type in Warzone clips
On Instagram.
right there, whoa,
Nothing? What came up?
hold on, is this the other one?
Break it down for my candy ass. What's coming up for
I
you?
think this is it. The other one is clips.warzone, and that's all in Spanish or Portuguese.
That's definitely not him. I don't think he knows any language other than pure ponage.
But then I did type in Warzone clips, and then the second result for that, it says Call of Duty Warzone, #1 biggest Warzone page.
Yes, that's him.
So there we go.
Send us your best words. I don't know. Actually, this may not be him. Hold on.
Oh, well, hopefully it is.
Hold on. No, that's not him. That's not him.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Now I have to unfollow.
Fuck. I don't know where he is now.
Oh, no. So there's no way you can support Warzone
Warzone-
Senior Citizen?
I guess not. Shit. I know I've seen him post a bunch of times, and now I'm having trouble finding the one I actually subscribe to.
Wow. If you two are related, I bet he would be so disappointing.
Yeah, he would be very upset, and I
He'd be
really wouldn't blame him.
insanely pissed off and annoyed and probably not get you anything for Christmas.
You know what? That's okay. That's probably okay. Did he delete this?
You know, maybe
I'm looking.
his
I'm looking at my following, and I'm typing in Warzone clips, and I don't see anything now.
Wow, maybe
he might have deleted it.
Or maybe
Warzone Senior Citizen, if you're in the chat, did you delete Warzone clips?
Maybe the Instagram channel collapsed, just like the video game industry collapsed in the 1980s with Atari.
There's a lot more to it than that, but essentially that's the long and short of it.
So a lot of documentaries, and by that I mean just one, have talked about this. But Knowledge Hub is a YouTube channel, not specific to gaming, but he does touch on a lot of stuff. I like Knowledge Hub. He has kind of a fun little perspective on a lot of different things. But he had a video that came out a couple weeks ago. Not even a couple, last week, 10 days ago. And it's something that kind of piqued my interest, which is, with EA making so many bad games right now, consistently, and with, Activision Blizzard not doing nearly as well, and then, of course, too, all the behind-the-scenes stuff with Activision Blizzard of, their CEO and all that. He's like, could there ever be a gaming collapse of the industry like there was in the 1980s? And I thought that was a kind of interesting topic, and now would kind of be that time. I mean, you are getting a lot of gamers getting fed up with a lot of EA games, which they have done for years.
Right.
And if Activision Blizzard keeps getting the flack they've been getting in the public just from all their fuck ups from the highest end. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I don't think you could have a total collapse like you did in the 1980s, because Atari was the one and only video game thing out there. But I do think you probably could have maybe EA falling or not being nearly as big as they once were, and Activision Blizzard might split off into two different companies again. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if you have any thoughts on that, but I just thought it was very interesting.
I think the video game industry is too big to fail at this point. I don't think there's ever going to be quite the same collapse as the 1980 thing, because there's always going to be video games, whether it be mobile games, console. I think that you could probably see a console games collapse as hard as the 1980s, but in terms of video games completely, it's never going to happen. Between mobile games and stuff like that, it's just, you're never going to see a total disappearance of it.
I 100% agree with that. I don't think there will ever be a complete total collapse like there was in the 1980s. But I do think, and maybe this is also kind of a hope, but I'm hoping these ginormous, conglomerate companies like EA and Activision Blizzard will topple and fall because they've been fucking up for so long. They need to fall, I guess is what I'm saying.
Well, they need to be at least humbled. But the problem is, like, the whales, you know what whales are, right?
Yeah.
The people that spend the most money on games at any time will just keep buying this shit. They don't really need the vast majority of people buying Vanguard. They just need the whales to keep spending money on the game, because that's where the money's coming from. That's why games are free to play, because of the whales that keep spending money on the game regardless of whatever happens. Once you lose those people, that's when the collapse will happen. But even with the behind-the-scenes stuff of Activision Blizzard, like, I've heard a bunch of people tell me, oh, I'm never going to play an Activision Blizzard game. Yes, you will. You absolutely fucking will. There's no question. You're going to forget in like 6 months' time.
I mean, unless you're me, who barely plays Activision Blizzard games. But yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're just fucking lying to me to seem like virtuous. What's going to happen is 6 months from now, you're going to forget. Overwatch 2 is going to be announced. You're going to get excited again, and you're going to fucking play it. It's just the way it is. Because people are just too attached to playing video games to stop.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just never going to happen, no matter how good of a person you feel you are, to make a stand and not play these games that you claim you don't want to play. You're going to keep playing them. The only way people will stop playing the games is if the game sucks that hard.
Right.
Which is starting to happen.
That is starting to happen. No, I completely agree with you, which is gamers, I want to say, on a very broad general spectrum, which you should never generalize, but they will...
Fuck it, I say generalize all the time.
they will virtue signal a lot on certain things, and then they will pretend to do the right thing, and then eventually you're right, they'll just go and buy the game later and play it. Make some excuse, be like, "Oh no, what are you talking about? Oh, they fixed that now, whatever."
Yeah, I got it for free on Game Pass. I don't have to pay for anything. Like
yeah, some bullshit.
You're gonna pay for stuff down the line. Like,
some bullshit.
You're
like
not
that.
getting it for free.
From EA's perspective, though, I think their shittiness as a whole company has finally caught up to them. Madden Ultimate Team sales are the lowest they've been ever. Same with FIFA Ultimate Team sales are also the lowest they've ever been ever.
According to them directly?
I outside sources, I don't think they'll ever admit that. But yeah, so they're feeling it there, and of course the whole debacle of Battlefield.
Yep.
I think their shittiness as a company as a whole has finally caught up to them, to the point where I'm personally concerned about the next Mass Effect and the next Dragon Age game, because the creative leads for both and the founders for both of those games gone.
Damn. Yeah. I wouldn't, honestly, after what happened with Halo Infinite, you should take that as a good sign.
Okay.
Because the head director of Halo Infinite got replaced midway through production with like a year left to go. Look what happened there. It's like, the game's fantastic.
Okay, so there's still a chance.
If they're willing to fire the guy for doing a bad job, it means someone still cares. It means someone still cares enough about the IPs to put the work in. It's not being made by robots like Battlefield was. It's not being made by robots like Call of Duty Vanguard was. It's being made by people that genuinely want to put forward a good product.
All right, yeah, I guess you got a point there, so maybe I can have some hope. But I will say, at least EA's recent track record, specifically this year, not great at all.
No one's track record is good this year. The only one with a good track record right now is Microsoft. Battlefield was garbage. The new Warzone was garbage.
Yeah.
Everything else was all the big IPs that came out were all trash. All of them.
Honestly, if you told me 2 or 3 years ago Microsoft would be the one kind of dominating at least this year, if you told me Microsoft would have a year where they dominated, I would have been like, no, you're fucking crazy.
I would have laughed in your face.
Yeah, I would have too.
Face.
Even though I hoped, because I didn't like what PlayStation was doing 2 or 3 years ago, I still don't like what they're doing that much now. But I would have been like, no, that's just a pipe dream. No.
Yeah, exactly.
And now,
and yet here we are. But speaking of Warzone, the new Warzone's horrible.
I've heard.
I don't know if you've ever played it. Have you played it yet? But Warzone Senior Citizen has even been saying in the chat, you gotta talk about the Warzone. He may be a little biased here. I don't know. But yeah, the new Warzone, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. The new anti-cheat doesn't work, but that was to be expected. But the new guns and the new map and the new way everything works, fucking horrible. Everything is a step backwards. I don't know in what universe they thought going back in time from modern weapons was a good idea, but everything just feels so much more clunky and slow now because of it.
Yeah, which World War, because this is set in World War One now, right? No, World War Two.
World
War Two,
which has totally not been played to death at all in video games.
Well, that's how all these shooters got started, was with World War Two.
And and the game that the new Warzone is based on, Call of Duty Vanguard, no one can say the word Nazi. You can't say the word Nazi in a World War fucking II game. What planet are we on? It's absolutely ridiculous.
That's... You know what it is? You know what it probably is? They need to get bailed out.
Hey, man. Kill me out.
go in, we're going to wing it, and that's what we're doing.
I mean, I'm used to winging it. That's just kind of how I live my life. I don't plan
That's
anything
true.
out.
That is how you live your life. But, normally, for me personally, when we do the podcast, I like to have a plan.
Yeah, not me. I just don't really care.
We could have
I don't care to have a plan. The plan. Oh, I see what you did there.
A pal.
Because when you go in with a plan, it doesn't seem as natural as when you just kind of wing it.
I think it does. I mean, that's how every professional, podcast, radio show does it. They plan out their shit.
Name one that does that.
Fuck, you're right. I can't.
Exactly. Fucking exposed, man.
Mike,
Exactly.
Mike the Mad Dog. Can't do it.
Well, Dan Levitard? Nope, doesn't plan anything.
Chris Russo? No.
No.
Christopher
Adam
Mad
Johns?
Dog Russo.
Adam Johns definitely works off the cuff. You got to know.
He does. No. Adam Johns. Whew, man, that guy. You just put him in front of a microphone. He will just spew about the truth for hours.
Yeah, that's all you need is the truth. You don't need planned segments.
I mean, he's got a lot of data, man, and he wants to give you that data.
And did you know there's a battle on for your data?
Yeah, databattles.com.
Yeah. Exactly. You got to go to databattles.com.
Databattles.com and consolewars.com.
Consolewars.com, databattles.com.
I think
that's it.
I think the greatest thing though about Adam Johns is
John's report.net.
That's true. And don't forget computerplanet.tv.
Yes, of course. Who can possibly forget that?
I will say the greatest thing about Johns though is that if you listen to him like religiously, like I do, I love that man. He's a true believer of Mario, and he's a hardcore, just Spartan.
If you carry Mario in your heart and Spartans in your blood, you can accomplish anything you can.
You can, and he truly believes that, and he lives that, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, speaking of Mario, when do you think we're going to get another Mario game, if ever?
So, that's a great question. Now that I think about it, Odyssey came out, 3 years ago?
Yeah, 3 years ago. And Nintendo is still working on Breath of the Wild 2.
Which also came out 4 years ago?
Yeah, and I don't think there's any plans for Breath of the Wild. I don't think there's any plans for Mario Odyssey 2. So, this is going to be interesting.
Do you think this could be... This will be, the 5th year of the Switch?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because they're developing a new console?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think they're going to make the Switch last as long as the PS4 did, which was 7 years, if not longer. I don't think... Because where do you go from the Switch? Just a more... I guess the only thing they can take it to is like the Steam Deck level, where it's just a more powerful version of the Switch.
I was thinking Nintendo might try and get to the VR game.
That'd be amazing. A Mario VR game kind of might make you sick. Especially if imagine doing triple jumps in VR.
That'd be so much fucking fun. Well, the only reason why I'm saying that is because they've always liked to be the whole innovative... Well, not always, but since the Wii, they've liked to be the whole innovative, let's not do the typical console thing.
Right.
And I think, hopefully in the next couple of years, VR will become more readily available, and I think they might be looking to get into that game. I mean, they tried it with the Virtual Boy.
And that turned out great.
Extremely great.
Turned out the greatest console ever made was the Virtual Boy.
My question for you is, though, I don't think they would ever do this.
Star Fox.
Yes. Sorry, before I ask my question, to answer yours, I'm going to say 2 more years till the next Mario game.
I'm going to say more than that. I'm going to say 3 years.
3 years? Okay.
3 years. Maybe even longer.
Well, if it's longer, this is going to be whatever the new console is.
I mean, dude, think about this. They still haven't released Metroid Prime 4. They still have not released a new Mario game.
They released Dread.
It's not Metroid Prime 4, though.
But they released Dread.
But is it Metroid Prime 4?
It's Dread.
Is it Metroid Prime 4?
Right, Dread. I agree.
So
D-R-E-D. 4, Dread.
Oh my god. What a twist.
I did not skip a letter there.
All along. So they have yet to release Breath of the Wild 2. They have yet to release anything, either F-Zero or Star Fox related. They released a Kirby game, so I guess that's okay. They haven't
released anything F-Zero related since, the GameCube?
Don't you dare take hope away from me, Mike. That's all I have to live for. That's all I have to live for is just hope that one day we'll get those franchises back.
Their last Nintendo Direct, though, they did talk about the new Kirby game.
Yep, they did.
So at least that's on the books.
So they have yet to release that. They have yet to release a new Mario Kart. The Mario Kart we got for the Switch was just a remake of the one they had for the Wii U.
Hey man, they saw what Bethesda was doing, and they're like, "Hey, God Howard gets it. Let's do the same thing."
Why bother making new games when you just re-release old ones?
Yeah, I mean, they took Rockstar's model and Bethesda's model. They're like, "Yeah, let's just keep releasing this really great game. Let's just keep it forever."
Why not? Why not?
At this point, you may as well. No, hold on. So my question was going to be, would Nintendo ever go back to making an actual
video game
console?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think the Switch has become so successful that they're gonna do the Wii U version of the Switch.
Oh, then that's going to fail.
And then they're gonna make another console after that.
But then would that console after that go back to being like a normal console? Like, do you think they would try and legitimately compete with PlayStation and Xbox again?
I think what they might try and do is continue the Switch line and then make another console to go along the Switch.
What if, in the vein of Samsung, who's making flippable, foldable phones, what if Nintendo tries to make a foldable, like, screen device like those phones? Like the DS, but for Switch.
Are you talking like a... Ooh. That sounds like actually a good idea. I'd be down for that.
Where, like, the whole screen itself is connected, it's not broken up, and you can actually fold this. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're saying, but that tear in the phone is noticeable.
Look up the Oppo Find N, I think it's called. And that seam, that little crease in the middle, is like...
Oppo? What was that? OPPO?
I think it's OPPO. Find.
Find.
And I think it's called N. Maybe N3. I can't remember.
N3? Oppo Find X3?
Maybe. It's supposed to be a foldable phone.
I'm getting photos of a phone.
Oh, it's just Oppo Find N. Alright, that's what it is. But their crease on that phone is almost non-existent.
Huh.
Like, they've done a great job. After the podcast, look up a video of it. I'll send you a video. But it's really great.
I'm looking at it now. It does seem pretty seamless.
It is. It's really great what they did with that technology.
So yeah, Nintendo can get that technology. Maybe Sony will finally get back in the handheld game, or maybe Microsoft will finally jump into the handheld game.
I want them. You know what upsets me is that I felt like I was one of the only person I knew who legitimately was excited and happy about the Vita when it came out.
Yeah, you were.
And
I was not. Then again, I was bitter.
Retrospectively, I still think it's a great handheld console.
No, it's a great handheld console, but I still have a vendetta against Vita specifically.
Well, I can understand that you do.
You do understand why?
I can understand why you do now, because it's been so fucking hard for you.
Yeah, the Vita's been a royal pain in my ass.
But when you can play the games...
I just downloaded the greatest video game ever to it, last night.
And that is?
Gex.
Nice. Heck yeah. Now you can hear him saying all his idioms. Idioms?
Catchphrases.
Catchphrase. laugh.
Note to self: don't drink the tap water at Jerry Garcia's. That's a knee slapper.
That's one of the
greatest jokes of all time.
That should make you crack up right now.
I haven't seen blasts like this since taco night at James Earl Jones' house.
Oh, he makes tacos. It's funny.
I haven't been this afraid since chimichilla night at Rosie O'Donnell's house.
Chili.
This is kind of like
chili.
This is kind of like penis night at George Clooney's house.
Ooh, that's too soon. Too soon.
Yeah, it's too soon.
Way too soon. Come on, Gags.
I apologize.
Cancel Gags right now.
Hashtag cancel Gags.
Hashtag cancel Gags. Chris, I got nothing else, man. You got anything?
Nothing much. I really am excited to play this. So I'm just.
Oh, nice. Cruise and Blast. Well, okay, so you were telling me about this the other day, but so the cruising games. Explain that.
Explain that.
The
What does
Cruising
that
USA
mean?
game. Like, explain it how you explained it
What
to
the
me. 'Cause
hell
I
does
didn't-
that mean? Okay, a video game is a game that you
No,
play
no.
on a
But you know how
television
like if I were to explain like Mass Effect, it's RPG sci-fi game where you make a lot of choices, they impact
screen. Okay.
the eventual ending. Like if you were to explain,
Think of it as an arcade racing game if the physics of Fast and Furious were correctly brought to a video game.
okay.
And
So
nothing makes
is it
sense. Everything is over the top, and it's a fucking blast. Hence the term cruising blast.
Hey, so when did this one come out?
This has been in the arcades for like 3 years, and they just ported it over to the Switch.
Oh wow, I didn't know it's a new arcade game.
Yeah, it's a new arcade game.
Well, that's
And
exciting.
I loved every single cruising game that's ever come out. There's never been a single bad one. So I'm pretty excited to start playing this.
Game Boys review.
Again, it's going to have to wait till next year. And I'm going to have to review Halo Infinite first.
Damn. Ooh, wait. I just thought about something. I don't know if you want to do this as the last podcast episode of the year, or if you want to make a fun video of us having a really over-the-top, stupid award ceremony for Games of the Year.
We got to do that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
So you want to do that?
Let's do that.
All right,
Hell yeah.
we'll do stupid over-the-top video. You're going to have to edit it because you're better at editing than I am.
I'm going to have to edit on my laptop, so it's going to be crap, but okay.
Oh. Well. Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in. Merry Cwistaphermiss. Follow us at the Game Boys on Twitter and Instagram. THEGMEBOYZ. All right, bye.
Don't keep an eye out for the Adam Johns video.
Oh, I guess I got